vacation today? Me or you? Get in your bed. Come here. Lay down. Good boy. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what we've got here. Here we are. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Barbara. Full body work today. Got notes. You're in trouble. Well, I try to have notes every day because, you know, I have the over 50 brain. He is a happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. You know, in quarantine, I can't keep track of days. Yes, happy Wednesday, Julie. And yes, the DOG is very good. But he's been harassing me about playing. He knows I'm talking about him. And he wanted to play instead of do yoga. And I told him we couldn't. Hey, go get your bed. No, we can't play. We're going to do yoga. You can do your up dog and your down dog. No, I know. Hey, I'm going to make you go outside if you don't quit. Lay down. I know. Good boy, stay. Hello, Alicia. Good morning, Neva. Hi, Jessie. I would be happy to make your body practice. Just give it to me. I will take care of it. I will make it practice. Then I will feed it and give it back to you. Good morning, Valerie and Darcy, I'm assuming. He is my sweet boy. He knows because the tail will start wiggling. Full body workout, yep. And it's the side braid. I even downloaded some new instructional things on Pinterest of how to make it 4 wide and change it up a little bit. Because I have a certain wedding I need to get ready for. I gotta look cute. Yes, everybody's signing on. Yay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, Mimi. You're ready. You're ready. You're doing the peanuts dance. Am I bothering you? So sorry. So yes, today is full body. We've been doing a really good job over the last 37 days on trying to get a different theme or a different pose or a different body part. We did do an energetic flow, which is a type of full body, but this particular practice is going to include balance, it's going to include flow, it's going to include wrist stretches, shoulder stretches, that whole body, so that you walk away feeling like you have better circulation, better breath. We'll see how we do today. And Gracie's ready for yoga too. Good. I love that everybody signs on and they tell me that they and their pets are doing well. Because I'm a sucker for 4-legged babies. Yay. All right, so you see, well, you can't see because of his behind, but I have a block back here. Half moon will be in today's practice, so you're going to want a block. Basically anything though that you can support your hand on, which means, Alicia, if you're near a book, use a book. If you have a block, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. And if you don't have any of those things, you can put your fingertips down. It's just typically when people do half moon, they like to have a block to kind of help with the alignment of the bottom leg, so you don't have to bend it because your hamstring is tight, and you can get a chance to make the body as it tees across be nice and straight. All right, looks like we're all settling in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So how today's practice will go, I'm going to give everybody just like 1 more minute to get in. We're going to do our normal warm-up and add in some postures. We're not going to do the reclined postures. We're going to do them at the end. We'll go straight to hands and knees. So if you need something for your knees, that will be handy to have too, whether it's a towel or a blanket. And we won't be there long, because the majority of the practice is standing in flows. And none of this flow is too fast or too hard, because we'll have modifications for it. All right. There we go. Valerie and Darcy are practicing too. Oh, he's pouting. Yes, I'm talking about you, sorry. All right, Julie's here. Good morning, Julie. And I bet she is signing on with all of her kitties. God loves some kitties. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Frank. My body is good. Thank you for asking. I appreciated the fun yesterday by asking for Firefly. It really did. It put the fun in the practice, and I appreciate that you're here every morning. It really means a lot. Well, my body's good, I think. I haven't had breakfast yet. After that, it'll be exceptional. All right, let's see if we can get started on our practice. All right, everybody's commenting among themselves. So we're just going to sit comfortable. We're going to set that intention, and in Sanskrit that's called sankalpa, and the intention might not have anything to do with the practice. Maybe the intention for you is, I'm going to worry less. I'm going to release fear. I'm going to be better at time management. I'm going to think positive. Maybe that's what we're doing. We lift the pelvic floor and pull the navel in. We find our breath. Now once we get here, we've found the breath, we found that alignment, we're going to just let that right ear come to right shoulder. Nice stretch here, check it in with the neck. Left ear, left neck. We just contract here on that left side, but we feel the right side stretch. And then we contract the side and come back up. We open those eyes, we lace the fingers together, we press out and up. Nice tall spine. Opening through the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to release those hands and turn to the right. Tall spine here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let that left shoulder come down, right hand comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly we contract to come up. And back to the center. Hands come out and up. And turn to the left. Tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right shoulder comes down. Left hand comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contract to come up. Back to the center and forward. Nice long stretch here. Walking those fingers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly, we're going to come back up. We're going to come right into cow face pose. And we've been doing that a couple of times this week. It's really helping us get those shoulders open. So I tightened in the legs. If your hips are like it's too early in the practice, or even on a good day, this isn't going to happen, we're going to extend that bottom leg out. Now, my right leg is on the top. So whichever one happens to be on the top for you, that's the arm that goes over. So my right leg is on the top, my right arm goes over. Left arm comes under, grab those fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently we lean forward. We're going to feel that arm that's behind us really rotate. It's going to get maybe a little cranky. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Derek. It's so nice to see your face popping up in there. 3, 4, 5. Slowly we come up. Now we're going to release those hands. We let the hands come down. Maybe there's a little bit of rotation here in that shoulder. Okay, hands come back out. Nice big stretch, roll. And now we're going to switch sides. So we're going to switch legs too. So we're going to switch those legs over. Again, if your hips are like, not today, or you're not warm enough, this bottom leg can be straight. This is just really early in the practice. It's a full body practice and we have a lot to get to. So we kind of just put this here because we were already seated and the pose before it was similar to this one. Left hand comes over, right hand comes under. Once you grab, or at least just put your hands behind you, use a strap, don't compromise your neck. Don't let your head be done like this. Let it be long. Sitting up tall. Holding here. 1, 2, where's your breathing? 3, lifting that pelvic floor, pulling the navel in. 4, 5, we're going to lean forward. You're going to feel that right shoulder begin to go, good morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale it up. Release the hands. Roll that shoulder. Nicely done. Now from there, we're going to put those feet together and we're going to lean forward. See what we've got here a little bit. Balancing out those hips. Nice full work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we bring those knees up, we're going to cross and roll those shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees up, change the cross, roll the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring those knees back in. You're going to reach down, grab that right foot, lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put that foot down. We're going to switch it out. Left one comes up. Tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that left foot come down. We're still smiling. We're still breathing. We're going to drop those knees over to the left. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Now, if you want more in this practice, I'm going to show you some options. We can take this left foot and place it on the right thigh. Now notice my knee doesn't come all the way down, and that's okay. Okay? I'm going to let my left hand come behind and hold it. So that's a bind. We did this when we worked on binding, and that was what, Monday. Okay? Then you can take this right hand and put here and stretch. Okay? That's a lot of work. And if you can get into here, there's a couple of you that are watching who can probably do this. That's okay. You see I'm leaning in here to get that wrist down, really good wrist stretch, and there's some binding happen. Maybe your leg won't go up on your thigh, maybe you can't make contact. So what is it that you can do today to get this the best you can? We're going to back it up. So maybe moving your foot to here, it's not going to happen. Okay, put your left hand behind you, put your right palm on the floor. So maybe it looks like this today. That's doable. Everybody who's watching, because I see everybody's name, should be able to do this posture. There's no bind here. You're just leaning over. There's a lot of weight in the left butt cheek, and that works. And then slowly come back up. Bring those knees up and drop them over to the right. Nice work. Now from here, oh, that feels so good. We're going to see what we can do on the other side. So for those of you who were able to put your foot up here like this, you can do that. We can take the hand, wrap it around, and we're going to put the hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, if you had to just leave it like this and do this, that's an option. Feeling that wrist stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come back to the center, bring those legs up, extend those legs out. Nice little bounce here. Lengthen forward, grab the feet, lifting pelvic floor, hollowing out the belly, lengthening through the crown of the head. Nice full breath. Two, 3, 4, 5. And slowly we come back up. Right leg comes over and we're going to lean in. Nice big stretch here for us. Oh, Wendy, you're funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We come up, foot comes next to the knee, rotate to the right. Tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center. We're going to grab that foot and rock it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take that foot, place it on the inside of the thigh, lean forward. We feel that hamstring stretch. Really big work here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And coming back up, right hand comes behind, press down to come up, lengthen through side body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and the butt comes right back down. Foot comes into the thigh and lift it up. And right knee comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently release, extend, and bounce. All right, let's see what we can do on the other side. We're going to come forward, nice big stretch. Lengthening through the crown of the head, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up, foot comes next to the knee, rotating to the left, tall spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center. Grab that foot. Rock it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let that foot come to the inside of the thigh. We're going to lean forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we come up, left hand comes behind, press down to come up, lengthen through side body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Booty comes right back down, foot comes into the thigh. We're going to bring that right knee up and left leg comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And gently release and extend. Nice work here. Nice full stretch. Let's see if we got all our goodies here. All right. So we're going to come back up to that comfortable seated position. And so some of you did the neck practice and some of you didn't. I see you. No, we're going to stretch our necks right now. Yes, we're going to stretch our necks. We're going to do the arm pull. So I'm going to turn around so that you can see what that arm pull looks like. So you're sitting in a cross-legged posture. You're going to let the left hand come behind. Right hand comes behind, grabbing left hand. No, buddy, no. And as you pull the hands down, you let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. Ouch. Buddy, come on. Go lay down. Down. Thank you. So left hand pulls, right ear goes towards right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that come back up. We release that hand. So we're going to do the other side. So we take that right hand and we place it behind. We let the left hand grab the wrist and we're pulling down at an angle. And left ear comes towards left shoulder. Big stretch through the side of the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we slowly come back up and release that out. So we have some nice shoulder circles here. I'm going to turn back and face you. Good morning, Cassandra. Now, we did those arm pulls so that we can really open through the side of the neck, open through some pectorals, but we want to start working through the top of those shoulders too. So the palms come out, and this is longer. That's why we're not doing the reclining poses. So we have the palms out. We're going to let the pinkies come down. And we want to try to keep those arms up. Really pulling those fingers down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift the fingers. Ring finger comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ring finger up. Middle finger down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that finger up, index finger down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That finger comes up, hitchhiking. 1, 2, those thumbs are up. 3, 4, 5. You're going to open the palms, put the thumbs in the middle, wrap the fingers around. Let those pinkies pull towards the mat, opening the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And gently release those hands down. That's a lot of work in the arms. Nice movement here. Maybe you can give yourself a hug to kind of stretch that out. All right, last pose before we make it to hands and knees. I'm turning sideways because it's a little easier for you to see. We're going to work on boat. So if you need something for your tailbone, now is the time that you would add that. And we're going to come up onto that tailbone, nice tall spine. And once we get to this nice tall spine, we lift pelvic floor, we hollow out the belly, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put those ankles down and lift up. Total body means core 2. And down. We're going to bring those feet back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift up. And back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross and lift up. And back down. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross and lift up. Back down. We're going to take those feet, tuck them through. We're going to come to hands and knees. Grab some coffee maybe. All right, now from here, we're going to come down into child's pose. Nice big stretch. We're going to feel those knees, the feet, the back, stretch. And then from there, we're going to press up into down dog. Bending and stretching, lengthening through the body, filling in lower back. Really feeling those legs and arms wake up, feeling grounded through hands and feet. We're going to let that right leg come up, bend the knee, open through the front of the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right foot comes down. Left leg comes up, bend the knee, open through the front of the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that left foot come down. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to let the right hand come up. And we're going to thread it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shifting back, coming to table. Left hand comes up. Threading through. Nice rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shifting back, coming to table. Nicely done. We're going to shift back into child's pose. We're going to do a small sun salutation here on the floor. Now we did sun salutations on Saturday, so maybe they're still stuck there in the brain, muscle memory. We're going to inhale up. Nice big lift here, opening the chest. Really big stretch. Exhaling, forward folding. Hands come down to the floor. Inhaling to table. And then from table, knees, chest and chin, belly comes down, flattening to the floor. Lift the chest. Opening the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Belly and chest come back down if you are lifted. Pressing to table. From table to down dog. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Knees come down. Now from here we're going to come back into that child's pose. We take a pause just enough that we feel the feet, the knees, the hips stretch. But we want to open the front of that pelvis. So we're going to slowly come up to the knees. And we're pushing those hips forward. Opening through the belly. Lifting the chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contract belly, looking down at the floor. From there, hands come down. Nicely done. From here, we turn those toes. From there, we're going to slowly bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. We're going to step forward, the fingertips flat back. Nice long stretch here. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come back down. Wow, we made it to our feet. If you're wondering where Parker went, there's a mat that's right off screen. That's the black one that I normally use. He's laying on it. He looks disgusted that I won't play. All right, so here we go. We're going to work. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combos, and then we're going to work our way back down to the floor. We're going to inhale, up. Here's the change. You guys are not used to this one. From here, as the hands come down, we're going to scoop them through and come into chair. They're all going to start in chair. You're going to do your best. Remember, you're going to fill in that lower back. We're not swaying the back. We want to have active core and back body. Exhaling forward. Fingertips flat back. Forward fold. Soft bend those knees. We're going to send that right foot back, grounding that right foot. Now, once we ground that right foot, we're going to come up into Warrior One. Now, each side, we're going to play with the arms after we do the 5 warrior poses, or the 5 counts in Warrior One. So let's sink in. Let's find this posture, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that left elbow come forward because the left knee is forward. Right hand comes in. We're going to lift up. Nice big stretch, opening the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we come right back up. But we closed off the chest. Now let's open the chest, goalpost arms. Turn the heart up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands come down towards the floor. Come to the ball of the foot. We're going to step back to plank. From plank, knees. Chest and chin. Belly comes down. Soften those feet. Really good opportunity to get the blood flow going in those feet. Pressing down, we lift up. Opening through the throat, the belly's on the floor. Gives us a chance to catch our breath. 1, 2, keep those elbows in. 3, 4, 5. Chest slowly comes down. And from there, we're going to press to table. From table to down dog. And from down dog, right leg comes forward, grounding the back foot. We're going to come up into Warrior One. So we're in this Warrior One. We're going to hang on to it like this for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do eagle arms. So right elbow comes forward because the right knee is forward. Left arm comes in and a wrap. We're going to lift those elbows up, looking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now as we come back forward, we're going to unwind. Elbows come out and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let those hands come back down to the floor. We're going to come to the ball of that left foot, stepping forward, fingertips flat back, forward folding, inhaling all the way up, hands come down. and release it out. So that's kind of how each combo will go. And then when we're done, we're going to have a balance posture. So the balance posture we're going to do here is tree. That's our first tree. So I'm going to turn and face you. Left foot, heel, ball, toe. And you can grab the wall or a chair. Maybe the foot is here because you're not feeling that balance very much today. Maybe it's on the shin, just not on the knee. Maybe you can bring it into the thigh. Hands come to the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put on those branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands back to the heart. Release it out. Walk it off. Nicely done. We're going to take that left foot. Place, heel, ball, toe. Maybe the foot is here. Maybe it's at the shin. Maybe you grab and place. Hands come to the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands come back to the heart. And release. Down we go. You want to lay down? You want to go out? All right, come on. You can come out here if you want to. Want to go get in your bed? Nope, that's not what that was. Okay. Everybody's waiting on me. Lay down. Don't be so fussy today. Lay down. You're just fussy. Here we go. Inhaling, we lift. But then we're going to scoot that around into a chair. Pausing and holding. Forward folding. Fingertips flat back, lengthening through the spine. Good morning, Petra. And then forward folding. Bend those knees. Send the right foot back. We're going to ground that right foot. We're going to cartwheel up into warrior 2. Now once we're in this warrior 2, we're going to just hold it, sinking into it. See if we can let this hip drop down towards the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here, we're going to turn those palms up. And then try to rotate them all the way around until they're up again. Good job, and release. Let's try that again. Rotate all the way through and up. And release. One more time, rotate all the way through. And release. From here, we're going to let those hands come down to the floor. Come to the ball of that right foot. Good morning, Debbie. Step back to plank. Now, from that plank, knees, chest and chin, let the belly come down. Soften those feet. Maybe a little rock here. Lift that chest up, opening through the heart. Try to keep those heels and feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that body slowly come down. From here, we press to table. From table to down dog, bending and stretching. Our right foot comes forward, grounding that back foot. Cartwheeling up into warrior 2. Now, from this warrior 2, we just sink in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to turn those palms up and rotate all the way through. And release. And rotate all the way through. And release. One more time, rotate all the way through. And release. Hands slowly come down. Come to the ball of that left foot, stepping forward. Fingertips flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come back down. And release it out. You guys are doing good. Now remember, back off when you need to, make modifications when you need to. Maybe you need to come into a child's pose and rest in between. That's okay too. So our next balance is going to be dancer. And we want to try to open that shoulder when we grab the foot. So what does that mean? That means we're grabbing this way. We're not grabbing the outside because we want this space of the shoulder to open. So if you have to grab onto something, you can grab onto a chair or the wall, palm is out, grab, okay? So that's how that would work. And your other hand is up, and we're just gonna hang out here for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna rotate forward, foot goes back, back leg comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from there, we're going to come right back up and release it out. Maybe a little walk here. Now we're going to try the other foot. Right foot, heel ball toe. You're going to let your left hand, I'll turn around so that you can see if you need to see. Rotate so the palm comes out. Not this. Sometimes you do this, you're thinking about the hand. Think about the shoulder. You're opening that shoulder so the hand is behind you. If you need to grab something, you can. You can grab the foot from the inside. We're going to let that hand just be tall for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to lean forward. Do the best you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly we're going to come back up. Release it out. Walk it off. Maybe you stretch the tops of your feet. Checking in with the body. Let's do our third flow. This one's going to be side angle posture. So we're going to inhale up first. Because I really want those arms to stretch so really tall, right? And you change your breath however you need to. But as the hands come down, we're going to scoop them through. Come into chair. Fill in chair. It's not just a breath work. We're hanging out here a minute. So you might have a whole inhale and exhale here. Then forward fold. Feel that lower back really stretch out. Fingertips flat back, elongating through the spine. As we forward fold, we bend the knees, step that right foot back, grounding that right foot. We cartwheel up into warrior two. Now once we get into warrior two, we're going to let that left elbow come down, right arm come over. Hips forward, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We let that top hand come all the way back as the left one comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to revolve here. So right elbow comes around. Palms come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, hands come down to the floor, come to the ball of that foot, stepping back to plank. Knees, chest and chin, belly comes down. Softening the feet, we're going to do a little rock from side to side. Walking those legs together and lift the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let that chest slowly come down. We're going to press to table, from table to down dog. Lengthening through the spine, filling in the lower back. Right foot comes forward, grounding that back foot. We cartwheel up into warrior two. Right elbow comes down, left one comes over. Nice big stretch, hips forward, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we let that hand come down as the left elbow comes around. Palms come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We let those hands come right down to the floor. We're going to come to the ball of left foot as we step forward. Fingertips flat back. We're elongating through the spine. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands come down. Oh. And release it out. We're walking it out. Yay us, right? So, what is our balance? So, we've already done tree and we've done dancer. We're going to do eagle. I'll do it facing you. And so that's when we're going to cross the legs over. Now, we've already had a chance to warm up those arms because we did eagle arms in our warrior one pose. So we're going to take that left foot, heel, ball, toes. Feel the 4 points. Lift and lower the toes. Put weight into the foot. Bending the knee. Cross that leg over. Maybe you put the toes down because your balance isn't great today. Maybe you lean against the wall. Maybe you can lift those toes up and hook them on your calf. Right knee is on the top. So right arm is on the bottom. Cross, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently release. Uncross the legs. Walk it out. Nice work here. And the right foot, heel, ball, toes. Maybe you lift and lower those toes. Bend that knee so that you can hook. So maybe you're here and that leg is on top. Maybe you can lift it and hook it. Left arm under, right arm over, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unwind. Unwind. And release. Good job. We're going to come back to the front of the mat. Oh, we feel that work. Maybe we're just hanging out here a little bit. We're going to inhale it up. Exhaling. We're going to scoop through. Come into that chair. Filling in that lower back. We take a full breath here. Inhaling it. Yeah. And exhale. Forward folding. Fingertips flat back. Forward fold. We're going to soften those knees. We're going to send that right foot back, grounding the foot. We're going to cartwheel up into warrior two. Now from here, we're going to work on triangles. So we straighten front leg. We lengthen and tip. Hand comes up. Nice big stretch. 1, hip forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bend that front knee. Put that right hand down. Once that right hand makes it down, we're going to begin to straighten left leg. Left hand comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push into that hip. The right hand being on the floor is the most important. Do what you can in this left leg. If it can't straighten all the way, that's okay. 5, left hand comes down to the floor. We're going to come to the ball of that right foot as we step back to plank. Now, once we're in plank, knees, chest and chin all the way down. Soften the belly, soften the feet. Nice little rock. Lift the chest, open through the heart. Good morning, Betty. Open through your throat. And let that chest come right back down. We're going to press to table, from table to down dog. From down dog, our right leg comes forward, grounding that back foot. We're going to cartwheel up into warrior two. Straighten front leg, lengthen and tip for your best version of triangle. Hips forward, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top hand comes down to the floor. Bending that knee, palm comes to the floor, right hand lifts. You're going to begin to straighten the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that right hand come down. Come to the ball of left foot as we step forward. Fingertips flat back. I love that modified revolved triangle. Really gets deep in the hip. Forward folding. Inhale all the way up. Hands come down. Now is when we're going to work on that half moon. So the block that I asked you to get at the beginning of the practice, you'll have now. Now we put the half moon with that triangle set because those muscles are already warmed up from the triangle we just did. So you're going to take the block in your hand, and I'm stepping out to my right, but you're going to want to step out so that you can still see our class on your phone or your computer. You might need to use a wall. That's okay. So we're going to turn, we're going to go to the right first. So we're going to turn the right toes out, and I'm going to choose the taller setting here. And we're going to lengthen out and come into triangle. Now I put my left hand on my hip because I'm not worried about that arm right now. Look down at that bottom foot, bend the knee, step in with left foot, reach forward, lift that back leg. Maybe we can lift top arm. We have the shoulders stacked, flat foot. Eventually we start looking up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend that bottom leg, sit that back leg down, use both legs to come up. We're going to switch to the other side. So block is now in my left hand. I'm going to lengthen and tip. I'm going to put my right hand on my hip. I'm making sure that my toes are going in the same direction I would like to go. Shoulder is up. I'm going to bend that front knee, step back foot in, slide that hand forward, lifting up. Right arm comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let that bottom knee bend. Right foot comes down. Slowly, both feet, we stand up. We're going to take that foot, or not the foot, the block, and put it out of the way. We're going to step back to the front of the mat. This is our last flow. You guys have totally got this. Here we go. We're going to inhale up. And then as we release, we exhale, we're scooping through. Now normally a chair would be an inhale, but we're putting it right after an inhale in Tadasana. So we're going to fill in that lower back. We're going to take our time here, drop the shoulders. Then forward folding it. Fingertips flat back. Forward folding, soft bend those knees. Send the right foot back. We're in crescent, so we stay on the ball of that foot. We're going to come up, crescent, pushing back through that heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come forward, hands come back, and up. We're going to come forward, hands come back, and up. Last time. Come forward, hands come back, and up. This time, hands come to the floor. Step back to plank. Knees, chest and chin. Belly comes down, soften the feet. Maybe a little rock here, opening through the fronts of the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from that rock, we're going to lift up the chest, opening up, small cobra here. Belly's on the floor, good for digestion, helps you with your back, opens throat and chest. 3, 4, 5. We're going to slowly come down. We're going to press to table, from table to down dog, from down dog, right leg comes forward. We're on the ball of foot. We're going to come up into crescent pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come forward, hands come back. And up. We're going to come forward, hands come back. And up. Last time, we're going to come forward, hands come back. And up. Yay us. That was that last flow. We put those hands down. We step forward, fingertips flat back. Forward folding, inhaling all the way up. And release. So the balance is going to be warrior 3. And we're doing warrior 3 with crescent because that movement is the same. Kind of like how half moon and triangle, that movement was very similar. So we're going to start from crescent and instead of chair. So I have my left foot forward. My hands are up, but then I'm going to bring them down. I only lift them along enough to really elongate through the spine because we don't want to end with those arms out in front. It's still pretty hard. We're going to put the hands at the heart, but my spine is long first. Then I'm going to come off that back foot, so there's a push here. All of my weight's on left leg. So this is called stick. This back leg is prepped. Hands are at heart. Begin to come forward, allowing that back leg to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we going to get out of this pose? We're going to put the hands down on the floor. We're going to bend that left leg. Bring that right leg to the left leg. Roll it up. Walk it out. Nicely done. Let's try the other side. And then we'll make our way to the floor. So I have our right foot forward. We're on the ball of that left foot. We let those hands come up, so we're elongating through the crown of the head, right? So we have that long spine, then we bring hands to heart. Then we shift weight. So all the weight is in right foot. Toes are back. Hands at heart, we begin to lean forward. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to let those hands come down. We're going to bend right knee till left foot comes down. Roll all the way up. Shoulders roll. We're going to take those hands, put them behind us, roll the shoulders back. Forward folding as the hands come up. Oh, nice work, everybody. We're done, we're done, we're done. Hands come to those hips. We're going to let them come down to the floor. We're going to bend those knees coming into a squat. From a squat, we're just going to hang out a little bit. Good morning, Joelle. I see all you guys checking in. I appreciate that. Nice full breathing. And then from there, we're going to sit over on our booties. We're going to hug those knees. And then from there, we're going to roll onto our back body. Nice rock here. We feel that work in the spine. We're going to let those arms come out to the side. We're going to drop those knees to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center. Over to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the center. We're going to bring those feet up towards the sky. We're going to grab the heels and pull them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently release. Pull those knees in. Nice rotation here. Feeling that work on that back body. We're going to put the bottoms of those feet down. We're going to put that right ankle on left knee. Pull that left knee into the chest. Feel that hip work. Where's your breathing? Gently release. Switch sides. Gently release. We have both feet flat on the floor. We're going to lace those fingers together. Figure 8. Change the direction. Nice. Hands come down. Lift those hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly rolling down to the floor. And then from there, we're going to extend one leg and then the other. So maybe the hands are on the floor. Maybe your hands are on your belly. We release the feet, the ankles, the shin and calf. The knees, the thighs, the glutes and pelvic belly. We release the lower back and navel, mid-back and solar plexus, shoulder blades and heart. Lengthen through the collarbones and through the neck. We notice the breath. We feel that inhale and exhale. We allow the inhale to travel up back body and down front body. We take that opportunity to just release and to reset. We begin to move those fingers and toes, and for those of you at home that want to continue to lay here in Shavasana, feel free to do that. Maybe you begin to move the knees and put the bottoms of the feet flat. Maybe you can windshield wiper those legs from side to side. Maybe from there you can pull those knees all the way in and then roll to the right side. And then from there, slowly, we push up to a comfortable seated position, finding our space. Buenos dias, Palacios. We turn the head to the right. We feel the work, we feel quiet, we feel balanced. We turn the head to the left. Maybe you feel warm from that work. But after that standing work, as we came to the floor, we just melted right in. We bring that head back to the center. We put the hands at the heart. We remind ourselves of all the things that we're thankful for. And I will say that the world has had a huge reset, reality check, so to speak, to find out what our priorities really are. So here we're really aware. Maybe that job you didn't like, you do like because you have one, or whatever that might be. That you have a home to be in. Nice full breathing here. Just that love and kindness and compassion to others. We're going to end the practice with an Om, if you're comfortable. Inhaling. Bowing forward, namaste. Peace be with you. Go safely. Thank you for practicing with me. I really mean that. Thank you so much for practicing with me. My body feels good. I hope yours does too. Every morning, 9 a.m., I really appreciate it. I know that our town is going to start opening things May 1st. I'll see how that goes, and we may start having classes back at the studio or the church come next week. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But I will still give you some live classes since you guys are enjoying it so much, so that you can talk to each other in the comments. I really enjoy being with you here every single morning. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or a heart. Send it to your friends and family. Maybe go over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel and make comments and like those videos so that you can help other people find them, or share those links with someone else. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. Information is down below this video on how you can make a donation to help during this time if you choose to. And if not, please don't worry about it. Just come and see me every morning at 9. Love from my house to your house. Mwah.